version 1 crawler chassis. This is the box that's going to be going out in. I am currently kind of settling on, not 100% yet, but I'm currently kind of like leaning towards a raffle type idea with a combo type giveaway or whatever. So this is how I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I can afford to pay a little bit of shipping. I don't mind doing that. But obviously, if we're going to do international and open it up to everybody, which I really want to do and kind of be fair, if I do that, then that international shipping is just crazy expensive. So I thought, well, okay, we're going to give away the chassis part, but then we'll do a raffle for like the shipping part. So I'll cover up to like $5 or something. And then somebody else that would be international would cover more than that. Whatever it needs to get to their location, however they want to ship it, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to get too crazy with it, but I do want to kind of open it up. And the reason I'm working so hard on it too is because, like I said, the Rcs For All stuff right now, the Rcs For All is basically a charity type thing that I'm trying to get started. I got the idea from Nathan Shaw off of RC Challenge on Facebook. We put together some parts for a guy that is in Nigeria, can't get a hold of things, and he's an amazing builder. He builds things out of wood, scrap, like electronics and things like that, and he's, running RCs with that stuff. Or, just making other things that you wouldn't imagine. So I wanted to kind of help out, and everybody else did too. We were sending him, I sent him a chassis, I sent him an ESC, a motor. I don't remember if I sent him anything else or not. Tires, I don't think so. But anyway, everybody's sending him all kinds of stuff. So it's really cool to kind of be involved with it. And I thought, well, okay, if this works out pretty good, we'll do this for like needy kids, everything else, get them a toy, something like, our favorite toy, our stuff. Get them something that, can grow the hobby for one, and for two would be really cool and make a kid's, day pretty much, I come from a family that didn't have a lot of money growing up, and I know sometimes things like that was really important to me. So I kind of figured, well, that kind of hit me a little bit, and I figured, well, I can get involved with that and get behind it and see what I could do. So there's a whole bunch of different ideas floating around out there. What we're really having a problem with is shipping. We can't continue to foot it out of our own pocket. There's just no way to get from here to where Nathan is over in the UK. It cost me $26 for something that didn't even weigh like 3 pounds, 4 pounds. Okay, we're getting to the point where by the time it gets shipped to Nigeria, it's going to be closing in on way more than what the chassis is worth. Just not really worth it. But if we can find a way for, funding like charity type stuff, then it doesn't really matter how much it costs to ship. If we got more people donating $1, whatever, then it's fine. We've tossed around the idea for starting up a Patreon, a GoFundMe. We're maybe even going to use the join channel on the YouTube thing there and just use that as a catalyst to, pay for stuff like that. We've talked about doing t-shirts and all kinds of different stuff. We're trying to wait until we get this first round done here just to make sure that he can get everything that he's, got coming to him, and then go from there. But the idea is to get something like, one of these, in the hands of somebody that would normally be able to get a hold of them. Needy Kids is a great example. How many times have you seen, some, dog commercial or whatever, all this dog is dying and starving or whatever. No offense to pet people out there or whatever, but I'm about helping humans. The dogs, they're dogs. No offense. Love them to death or whatever, but, humans are my thing. That's kind of what I am. Sorry. But, I just thought that would be kind of cool. And, for what we're doing with the older gentleman, I thought that would be kind of cool to test it out on, see how it's going to go, get all the logistics worked out and all that jazz, and then I use my channel, and I've got a way bigger following on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. So I figured, well, we'll come all together on that stuff. Try to maybe do something on Facebook, all over the place. That way, everybody's got an opportunity to get involved. And if it goes half as good as I think it will, I don't think we're going to have too many problems shipping things out. It might slow down how much we can do it or whatever, depending on who gets involved. But because the shipping, like, okay, for example, for me to ship directly to Nigeria, which is the reason why I sent it to Nathan, DHL was my only option. $350 something. There's just absolutely no way. Who in the ball-headed F would do that? That doesn't make any sense. That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. And shipping is always kind of like that. It's different. It's a different logistical nightmare animal, which I've been involved in logistics for years, and I know it very well. It's just logistics is stupid sometimes. But if we can figure out a workaround or get more people involved, then it's not so much for somebody to give $1 or $2 or whatever if we have 50 people doing it. $2 at 50 people is $100. Well, that's a third of the cost. You know what I mean? So see what I'm saying? This kind of like really compounds quickly. The more people we get involved, the better off and easier it's going to be to pull this off. And with it's only the fourth, fifth, by the time this video comes out, maybe it'll be in the 6th month of the year. I don't know. Or maybe by the time everything gets done, it'll be at that point, I should say. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. We're closing in on almost half of the year, and Christmas will be coming up, in 6 more months, 7 more months, whenever this gets out, and it would be nice to have our first real, like, here you go, here's from Rcs For All, or whatever. And kind of showcase the people that's involved. Like, I'll put my channel up here, for example, Crack 3D RC. If I want to put my EVPS paranormal stuff up there, if they donate anything, I'll put them up there. Just start listing all the sponsors, the donors, or whatever of what's going on, and we can all get our names out there. That would be great publicity for us. And it would also show that all these people's involved, and it would show the tree of how everybody came together and kind of create a little bit of a network that other people can follow, instead of just Joe Schmo Crack 3D RC. Other people can follow the model, and then it'll open things up a little bit more, and things like this won't be so damn hard to get a hold of. That's kind of like what I want out of this. Obviously, I'd like to see channels grow and things like that, but my whole goal with my channel originally has already been surpassed. So I kind of just, do my thing on there now, and I do things for me, and my channel still grows. So I'm pretty happy with that. I do have a certain vision for it and everything else, but, like I said, I'm kind of all over the place. So I just use it to have fun right now. If it ever gets to a point where it does more than that, that's fantastic. If not, I do this stuff for me. I do it because I enjoy it. I love the hobby. As you can see, I'm pretty addicted. Let me show you how bad. So you got these guys right here, right? Then you have this big boy right here, almost completed. 2 more big boys. Tons of parts. Things in boxes. I even got a Crack 3D RC t-shirt over here that I was going to send out to somebody, but actually lost their address and don't know what I did with it. Box of tires. I got drone parts, more drone parts, more RC stuff. There's probably an old RC down there that I haven't done anything with. Parts all in through here. Italian at the very top shelf, and a fraction. 2 crawlers, a nitro and a kaiju, and just, odds and ends of everything else, including, stuff from the house. So it is definitely addiction for me. but I really enjoy it. So again, I'm just trying to get things moving in the right direction. So that is how you affect some real change in the world, people. So that's what I'm looking to do. And hopefully I can get enough people involved in this to where it'll actually do something instead of just being an idea. So help me out, help me figure it out, and then we'll just start cracking it along, man. We'll just crank it out as quickly as we can. We'll do it the right way, which is again is why I'm doing all the things that I'm doing now. I'm trying to lay the groundwork. So anybody has ideas, can help, can link up channels, whatever. I don't care how we do it. None of this matters to me, because if we lay the groundwork the right way and correctly and do it right from get-go, anybody can follow it, and it'll be able to be repeated with absolute success, and there won't be a lot of questions or anything, and it'll just be a good foundation to build on. So kind of my goal. So guys, I appreciate it, and we will eventually get it all figured out. Very much open to ideas. Please, love feedback. I don't get, in my opinion, enough of it. So if you have anything, just post it here, send me an email, however you want to do it. I'd love hearing from you guys, especially on something like this that I'm kind of confused on or perplexed on or stuck on or whatever. So yeah, just let me know. I appreciate it, guys.